let's make Vi's Gauntlets. I didn't want to make a pattern, so I just jumped right into it. I started with the knuckles because they looked easy. Then I started making these front panels. I made crude paper patterns as I went along to ensure the parts would fit together. It was difficult to find good reference photos in the beginning, so I ended up changing some parts later on. I made the back panels using these photos, but they look different in other photos, so I'm not sure if the back of the gloves also transform. I sanded down the edges so that when I glue them together, they would form a curve. This skull-looking front panel is made from alternating craft and EVA foam. Time to start attaching all these parts together. These side panels took me so much longer to figure out how to make than I would like to admit, but at least I got there in the end. I glued the back panels to the side panels to try to start to form the body of the glove. Then I made these parts that stick out at the back of the glove. At this point, I realized that I didn't know how I was going to make the front of the glove come together. So I had to extend my original plans and started gluing the front panels on. Then I started trying to figure out how I was going to make these fingers bend. I used these fasteners as rivets. To help the fingers snap back into place, I used boning, which I boiled and flattened to make straighter. Then I ran some elastic through the fingers to make them bendable, but I don't recommend elastic because I ended up having to swap it for string later. To attach all the fingers to the glove, I covered a PVC pipe in foam and then drilled holes for the elastic to go through. I attached the knuckles to some foam platforms and then glued them over the pipe. Then I made and attached the thumbs to the back of the glove so it looks more like a hand. Then I added these palm details that I forgot about. To prep the gauntlets for painting, I sanded them, lightly blasted them with a heat gun, and then sealed everything with Mod Podge. I painted them black to have an even base. Then I started painting the flat colors. I did royal blue, antique gold, and gray. Also, the base of the gloves are brown. Then I painted over the antique gold with a regular gold. To weather the blue, I made a shadow color and put it anywhere that I thought that there would be wear or shadows. And to highlight the blue, I did the same thing with a highlight color and put it anywhere where I thought that there would be wear or highlights. Then I repeated this process for all the other parts of the glove, adding highlights and shadows where I thought that they should go. After this, it's all done. You want to be on camera? Ooh, good head tilt. We'll put that in at the end.